Hi, this is Darcy Fournier, author of The Crown and the Axe, and this week I am celebrating my book's first birthday. So today I'm talking about some of my favorite scenes in the book and some that were most difficult to write. And the two most difficult scenes would be like the first scene in the book, because you have to introduce the character and communicate so much about the setting, the story, and this main character all in one scene. So I rewrote that scene. And you'll have to tell me if I succeeded, but I really love the way Dirk appeared in that first scene. And the other one that was difficult to write was this scene from Dirk's point of view when he was 12 years old. So I went back in time a little bit for this one. And after writing him as 17 for so long, it was tricky to get into his head as a 12-year-old. It was more of a shift than I was expecting. So that was one that I kind of labored over for a while. And there were several scenes that were difficult to write emotionally because of the sadness. Dirk walks through a lot of hard things. His father walked through a lot of hard things. But in some ways, those scenes aren't as difficult to write. They flow better, but they leave you emotionally drained. Now, some of my favorite scenes, one of them would have to be this one. Well, it's actually a whole chapter from Dirk's father Philip's point of view, because his story is included in the book. And it's when Philip kind of hits his rock bottom and turns to his creator and finds Jesus. And I wrote it on vacation one year, just flat out on the floor with a pencil and notebook paper. And it's seen a ton of revisions since then, but the heart of the scene is still there, and it's a piece of my heart in so many ways. And then my other favorite scene is this one, the first scene in chapter 35, where Dirk's father shows Dirk his scars. And I wrote this scene after I had written the first draft. It was an add-in, and it actually didn't take as many rewrites as I thought. It kind of came together pretty well the first time, but I felt like the subtext was pretty good in this one. Like, there's a lot going on under the surface that you don't exactly like, you see it, but it doesn't get said. You have to kind of feel it. And I joke with my sisters that if the book were ever made into a movie, the main actors would have to get this scene right. If they could get this scene right, they could get any other scene in the movie right. So it's my measuring stick in that respect. But thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't checked out the book yet, I hope you will look at it this week because it's on sale, both ebook and paperback. Shalom.